Right now on 5 on your side at 10.
Tonight, holiday homecoming. People lining the road to welcome a police officer home.
We're from a very small town and we care about each other.
The officer spent months rehabbing after being shot in the line of duty. Plus tonight, the travel scramble in full effect. We're live at Lambert Airport.
But first tonight, weather has slowed some travel on the East Coast this evening, but improvement is expected for Wednesday.
The holiday travel rush is already underway. Many will hit the road or head to the airport tomorrow, and tonight we're helping you time out your Turkey Day trot. Good evening. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. We start with the weather and if it will add some turbulence to your Thanksgiving travel plans. Let's get straight over to Weather First Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell, who's tracking the forecast here and at your destination.
That's right. We've seen quite a bit of turbulence in the air traffic system today. A lot of folks having a bumpy ride, and not necessarily in and out of Lambert, but elsewhere across the country, like here, live in Philadelphia, where the rain is coming down right now. The good news is that rain will be pushing out of the mid-Atlantic and out of much of the Northeast by early tomorrow morning. So the prospect for major flight delays eastbound tomorrow looking lower now. There's still some wet snow up in northern portions of New York, heading up into Vermont and New Hampshire, but it's wet snow, and it's not going to cause big problems for tomorrow. Within an easy day's drive of St. Louis tomorrow, here's kind of your timeline as we just step through the day. We'll probably start with clouds in St. Louis, but then we're going to give way to plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. It's comfortably mild. Temperatures are back around 50 in St. Louis. West and southwest perhaps just a little bit warmer as we head into tomorrow afternoon. But pretty good driving weather, certainly for St. Louis, and overall across the country, it's looking like pretty good weather for flying tomorrow. Thanksgiving Day still looks absolutely great. It may be a bit damp, though, Saturday night into Sunday. More on that in just a few minutes, Mike.
And for the latest Weather First forecast for Thanksgiving, just text the word weather to 314-425-5355, and we'll send it right to your phone. Already, passengers are flooding airports in the Thanksgiving rush to get to their holiday destinations. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday are expected to be the busiest days. Brent Solomon is live at St. Louis Lambert International Airport with a look at the situation right now. Brent.
Mike, some 200,000 passengers are expected to fly out of here during the Thanksgiving travel week, and that's the highest number since 2018. And I tell you what, I spent the day speaking with passengers who braced for the crowds.
We're all running away.
Take a look at the long line to get through security Tuesday evening.
But I saw a whole bunch of people trying to stay in line and getting ready to leave, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to be there.
Andrew Noble is picking up mom and dad who flew to St. Louis from California.
We flew right in. We got ahead of the storm, apparently.
A storm system predicted to move from the southern plains to the northeast Tuesday and Wednesday, leading to some delays nationwide. All over the country, TSA anticipates screening 2.6 million passengers every day this week. Most travelers who are flying doing so Tuesday and Wednesday. Daniel Ryan did his best to avoid the height of the rush.
So you got to, unless you got to work or do something else, but traveling a few days before and after the holiday is always a smart idea.
His son turns 5 years old on Thanksgiving Day. He's here from California to visit Grandma.
Have some turkey and enjoy St. Louis.
It's holiday season, everybody's happy.
Myron Thomas works for a parking shuttle.
Weather-wise, it's great, and people are happy, coming and going.
He's ready for the crowds this week.
We handle it. We're experts. We're professional.
While the travel rush is kicking off now, Sunday is expected to be the busiest. TSA predicts it will screen 2.9 million passengers as everyone tries to make it back home that day.
That's why we're flying home on Monday. We have learned.
Now, I just checked, and some 5 dozen flights have been delayed today. Airport officials say before you leave home, check your flight status and try to be inside of the airport, not driving around or looking for parking 2 hours before your flight. Live at St. Louis Lambert International, Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.
After months of rehab in Colorado, Hermann police officer Adam Sullentrup is finally home. He was shot and hurt while on the job back in March. 5 on Your Side's Laura Barczewski was there in his hometown of Washington, Missouri, as they welcome their hero home.
A sea of flashing lights isn't usually a good thing. But on a Tuesday night in Washington, Missouri, it is.
Truly, they're our heroes. For all the first responders, we can't thank them enough for their service.
A beacon of hope.
This is a hero's welcome procession, which is much better than a funeral procession. So hopefully it will bring some joy and comfort to the family and to Adam himself.
Hermann police officer Adam Sullentrup is coming home with a big crowd of friends and even strangers to welcome him.
We got here and knew, seeing more and more vehicles pull in, it's like, oh my gosh, this is great. You know, this is just very good for the community.
Officer Sullentrup was shot in March responding to a call at the Casey's gas station in Hermann with Detective Sergeant Mason Griffith. Sergeant Griffith didn't make it, and Officer Sullentrup was seriously injured, landing him in months of rehab in Colorado.
We've been following his progress on Facebook because, like I said, we're friends with the family, and we've been praying for him and his family because they've had to overcome a lot.
Friends of the family say the community support here means everything to the Sullentrup family, as it's been a long, hard road to recovery for Officer Sullentrup.
I've lived here for most of my life, like 22 years, and I've seen a lot of people that like to help other people.
The Washington community says they couldn't ask for a better gift for the holidays.
That's what Thanksgiving is all about, is family and friends, and thanking the God for this special gift of life for him.
Reporting in Washington, Laura Barczewski, 5 on Your Side.
Officer Sullentrup still has more physical therapy ahead, but friends of the family say it is just so good to have him home for the holidays. Highway 141 is back open in Maryland Heights right now. The northbound lanes near River Valley were closed for several hours due to a crash with a Metro Coloride van and a pickup truck. No passengers were inside, but Metro tells us the driver went to the hospital to get checked out. No word if anyone in the pickup was hurt.
Developing tonight within the hour, a standoff ended in South St. Louis with the suspect dead. It started with a shooting this afternoon in the area of Grand and Merrimack in the Dutchtown neighborhood. The victim was shot in his backside, is expected to be okay. The suspect ran to a nearby home. After an hours-long standoff, police say they found the suspect dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Tonight, Cahokia Heights police are investigating an apparent murder-suicide. Officers were called to the intersection of Robert Price Road and Park Drive around 1:30 this afternoon for a single-car crash. 2 people inside that car had been shot. A woman in the car was pronounced dead at the scene. A man was taken to the hospital where he died. Investigators have not yet released their identities.
Developing tonight, just hours ago, Israel's cabinet approved a 4-day ceasefire deal with Hamas. Under this deal, the militant group would free 50 of the roughly 240 hostages it's holding in the Gaza Strip. The Israeli government says additional days could be added for every 10 hostages released. But Israel's full offensive against Hamas would resume after the truce expires. Now that Israel has agreed to the deal, it's expected Hamas will also have to sign off on the deal before it can go into effect.
Well, Turkey Day is not until Thursday, but a big pre-Thanksgiving potluck is just wrapping up in the Cherokee Street neighborhood in South St. Louis.
And our Robert Townsend got a taste of the holiday fun. He joins us live from the Golden Record. Robert.
Hey there, Anna, Mike. Let me tell you right now, the pre-Thanksgiving revelers are still walking out of this live music venue. Let me tell you, hands down today, all of them definitely had a good time. It's countdown to Thanksgiving, and people in the Cherokee Street neighborhood got a jump start on their holiday.
We love Cherokee Street.
Well, this is what community looks like.
For the past 10 years, moms, dads, their little ones, and business owners in this South St. Louis community have gathered for the Cherokee Street Thanksgiving potluck. Of course, they come to fill up on turkey, desserts, and more.
We actually open up too for even like the homeless people around, and everyone kind of comes in. and we all just become family.
Amanda Kriebel enjoys hosting the event at her music venue. She came to the Thanksgiving celebration with her daughters and friends.
You know, we have other events too, but this is the one where everyone gets together, we eat, we share, the kids get to run around.
I'm thankful and grateful for my family.
Alfred Montgomery shared the special moments with his 4- and 5-year-old sons.
I know during COVID that we wasn't able to get together like this, so I'm just excited and happy to be back out.
I mean, for many folks that come to this event, you know, they don't spend Thanksgiving with family, maybe they live out of town, and so this is really their holiday celebration.
10 years ago, about 40 people attended the first Cherokee Street Thanksgiving potluck. Tonight, 400 showed up. Live in South City, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Tonight, a perfect storm ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. Right now, more families are struggling with food insecurity, while donations at area food banks are down significantly. Today, the St. Louis Area Food Bank held its 6th annual Thanksgiving Together giveaway event. Donations are down 16%, but the food bank says demand for help is up 11%. On top of that, the cost of getting the food is costing them up to 144% more.
So our food donations are down, our financial donations are down. We're seeing a lot of families, a lot of working families saying that it's just not working right now. So we are trying to help out.
The best way you can help is through financial donations right now. We have information on how to donate under the As Seen on TV section at KSDK.com. And if you need help this Thanksgiving, text the word turkey to 314-425-5355 and we'll send you a link of places offering free meals on Thursday.